this is much already. So also, as an entrepreneur, how have you been able to lace up with some of your staffs and youth? You know, Milo's Youth Podcast is always about youth. How have you been able to teach them some of the ethics, code of conduct towards your business, how to face customers, how to talk to them, and how have you been able to shape the youth?
Well, like I rightfully said, so for now I have a staff, like 10 staff,
Okay.
even though they're like contractual, because I do not do the payments monthly. It would be you literally stealing from them, because think about it this way: you have 5 events in a month and you pay someone at the end of the month 1,500,000. Make it make sense? So if you're being paid per event, depending on how the events are, you get to receive probably 1,000,000 for a day. You get to receive, if it's not that much, 500 for a day. The next event you get to receive 700 as per the event structure, as per the payments that is being given to us. We divide it and we make sure we compensate these people. At the end of the day, when you check their monthly wage, it's more than someone who actually works in an office.
Definitely.
So that is the smartest way. Because if I were to pay them monthly, I would be running at a loss. So that is how I get to work with them as first. And then secondly, I try to give them autonomy, as in control, and I allow them to have an opinion. It's not just me. It's not just my way or the highway. Yes, I would have the blueprints down, illustrated. I want this, but I still come back and ask them, what do you think about this? You think so this fine? No change am, no change am. That makes a good boss, or that makes a good leader. Because if you can ask your subordinates to give their opinions and it's not just about you, then you're able to thrive. And we're all a team. We play, we joke, we laugh. There's no tension. It's only when my mom's around that's when everybody goes into their shell.
Definitely.
So when my mom comes, they're like, let me put like when the mommy they come. But when I'm there, everybody can do what they want. Sometimes though, it could be a disadvantage because they will be playing with their phones. I'm like, put that phone down. But that's just about it. And then when it comes to professionalism, they do know that they are supposed to speak respectfully to the client, even though sometimes some clients could be really, really annoying, but they know as best as possible to talk to them, to calm them. Because I think Friday we almost had an incident where the venue asked us to leave, but then my staff was able to control that particular space and we were allowed to walk instead of actually leaving the space.
Okay. Really, from